Hello, thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If this is your first time here, consider joining the family by hitting that subscribe button and remembering the notification bell so that you can be reminded when I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. I'm so excited for today's video because I am teaming up with my sweet friend May from Craft Away with May to bring you some inspiration for some mini tiered tray decor. I absolutely adore her and her channel. She is so sweet and so talented. Make sure you check the description box below for the links that I will share with you, but I'm not going to style these on either one of those. I'm actually going to use this cute little stand that I picked up from the dollar spot at Target. These are my 2-tiered trays that I have at home. I actually have 3-tiered trays, but one of them is in the garage, so I couldn't bring that out to show you. I just wanted to show you how my tiered trays look because I will not be styling these on that today. So I'm just going to jump into this first DIY, and I am going to be using these beads here from the Dollar Tree, and I have different sizes. I'm also going to be using this pack here. Now what this is, you know, the little seasonal wooden decor packs. I always pick these up just so I can have these little scrap wood pieces. So what I'm going to do is use this one out of that pack, and I'm going in with this antique wax paint, and I'm going to paint the front and the back of this. I'm also going to make sure I get in between the grooves and paint that as well. I'm so excited to see what May created because she is just so talented. So please check the description box below for the links to her video and her channel. You don't want to miss it. I'm so glad we became friends. She is so sweet, easy to talk to, and I absolutely love everything that she creates. So what I'm going to be making is a mini tray, and after I get this painted, the next thing I'm going to do is, these are not the smallest beads in that pack, these are the ones that's next to the smallest. And so what I'm going to do is string 7 beads on this jute cord. I'm just adding some hot glue to make it easy for me to slide the beads on. I love little miniature decor. It's always so cute. And sometimes in the Dollar Tree, they have really cute small decor. And sometimes you just probably have to change the color or add a few things to them just to upgrade them a little bit. But a lot of times I always find cute little decor that you can style on a tier tray. So after I get the 7 beads stringed on there, what I'm going to do is tie a knot on the end, and then I'm going to cut off the excess cord, and then I'm going to tie a knot on the other end and cut off that cord. And after I get that complete, what I'm going to do is complete a second one of these. So I'm just tying a knot on the other end, then I'm going to cut that off, and then I'm just going to string another 7 beads. Now that I have 2, I'm just going to glue them down on one end by the knots. I'm just going to add a little dab of glue, but enough to secure it. And I'm just going to place the knot down, and then I'm going to add glue on the other end, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Add a little glue, press down the knot, and add some glue on the other side. And that's going to be it for this simple, cute little miniature tray. I thought this was so adorable. And now for the next DIY, what I'm going to be using is this pack of rings. So this is a 6-pack of the little wood rings, and I'm just going to be using one of these wheels off this little wood truck. And so I'm just going to twist it, and it just pops right off. Now what I'm going to do is take that pack of rings, and all I'm going to do is glue these rings together, and I'm just creating a little miniature planter. And so I'm just going to add some glue, attach one of the rings, and I'm just going to repeat that step until I have all 6 of the rings glued together. I want to say too, please, when you're visiting May's channel, if you can please tell her Jeannie said hello. And if you're coming over from her channel, hello, and thank you so much for tuning in. May is so sweet, and I'm so excited for the growth of her channel. She comes up with some really great ideas. So now that I have all of those glued together, all I have to do is add the little wood wheel to the bottom, and that's going to be the base of my planter. Now I'm going to take that antique wax and I'm going to paint this little piece, and I'm going to make sure that I added in the creases as well so that everything could be painted. So after I finish getting this painted, I'm just going to add some greenery to this little planter, and I'm also going to take a piece of jute cord and wrap it around to add a little basic bow. You don't have to do that because it's cute as is, but I love my jute cord, so I'm just going to tie a little simple basic bow. I'm not going to hot glue it down or anything. That way, if I decide to remove it, I can just untie the knot. And so after I get the bow tied, that is it. I think this is so cute. I absolutely just love miniature decor. Now for my next 3 DIYs, I'm going to be using this little wood piece from the Dollar Tree along with some transfer stickers. So I just use this my minor box and saw to cut down my wood. And I'm actually going to cut down 3 pieces. Once I get the 3 pieces cut down, I'm just using some Dollar Tree sanding paper to just sand around the rough edges, because I'm going to go in with that swan white chalk paint that I pick up from Walmart and paint over all 3 of these pieces. I have a lot of these little wood pieces in my craft stash because they work great for decor or just cutting them down to add as little stands and different things that you would need to add to your decor. So now I'm just taking some sandpaper again and just distressing this. I want to make sure I bring back some of that natural wood color. So I'm going to make sure I get the edges of these little signs now as well. Once I get that complete, I'm just going to cut out the transfer stickers that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to cut some down off this previous sheet that I already used, and I do have another sheet of transfer stickers from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to cut some stickers off from that one as well. The Dollar Tree has put out some really nice transfer stickers. So if you didn't have a Cricut, oh my God, the Dollar Tree did a really good job putting out these transfer stickers that you can use to create some really nice decor. So what I'm going to do is take the one that said Simply Blessed. I just pulled it off the back. I put the plastic right on top of the little wood piece, and I'm just using my little Dollar Tree tool to transfer everything over. Now with this wood piece, this particular one, I have to go over it a few times because if there's any dents or anything in the wood, you have to make sure that you are rubbing it into the creases as well so that all of your image can transfer over. Once I get that complete, I'm going to take that floral piece that I pulled off and transfer that over right next to the Simply Blessed. And then I had another little floral greenery image that I'm going to place right next to that one, and I'm going to transfer that over as well. Then as for the other 2 pieces, I'm going to take this little hanging plant and I'm going to transfer that over, and then I'm going to transfer over the family and the home sticker on that smaller piece. Once I get all 3 pieces transferred over, that is it. I think these are really cute for little miniature decor that you can style on a tier tray. You can stack them, you can style them separate, but I think they are so cute. For the next DIY, I have some of these little wood cube dices out of the 3-pack from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be using those along with some transfer stickers. So I'm only going to cut out the little greenery and floral picks. This is really simple, but I think it is so cute. So what I'm going to do first is use that swan white paint again to paint both of these. Once I get both of these painted, all I'm going to do is transfer the little greenery and floral images on to each side of the little wood die. So I'm going to start off just by placing the plastic on top and rubbing over it with my little Dollar Tree tool. This is very simple, but this really turned out cute. I think this is just a really cute small decor piece that you can style with some existing decor or style on a tier tray. But I think these are so cute, and all I'm going to do is to continue just adding little florals on each side. And you can paint these any color, but I thought the little images would look really cute over this white color. So I'm just gonna cut out a few more and just transfer those over. And once that is done, that is it for these. How cute are these? I think these are super adorable. Now for the next DIY, I found this little potted plant in the Dollar Tree. All I'm going to do is change the color up a little bit on this and pull off the little blue buds. So I'm just taking the tag off. I originally was going to change the filler and paint it black to make it look like dirt, but just to give this just a little bit more of a high-end look, I'm going over the pot with that sage color chalk paint. So when I seen this in the Dollar Tree, I thought it was cute as is, but I also thought maybe I could change up the color a little bit, maybe change the flowers out or something, and it'd just be a little cuter. So once I got that painted, all I did was take off these little blue buds. I didn't like those. I like the little greenery pieces, but I didn't like the little blue flowers, so I'm just clipping those off, and then I'm just going to add it right back into the foam. And that is it for this. I think it was cute as is, but it's so much cuter now, and I love how this turned out. And now for this next DIY, really cute. I am going to be using this little wood square piece from the Dollar Tree. And I'm also going to be using some more of the transfer stickers and one of these stencils. So I'm going in with the sage color chalk paint first to paint this wood piece. And I really like this cute little sign. I think it came out so cute. I may eventually style this little piece in the kitchen. So once I get that done, I'm going to cut out the little cooking pot stencil. And I'm going to stencil that to the bottom of the little wood piece. I'm going to take some tape to add it on each side so I can hold the stencil in place while I add the paint. And the paint I'm going to be using is some more of that Swan White chalk paint. And I'm going to use one of the little round Dollar Tree foam brushes to dab on the paint. Once I get that complete, I'm going to just let it dry and pull up the stencil, and then I'm going to add the transfer sticker. And the one I cut out said happiness is homemade, and I'm just placing that right on top. And then I'm going to go in with my tool and transfer all of that over. It was just a little mess up at the top, but it's okay. It gave it like a little distressed look. I think this came out really cute. And I ended up later adding a little Dollar Tree tumbling block to the back to help this sign stand up. But I think it came out so cute. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And remember, I am pairing up with my sweet friend May from Crafting with May to bring you some inspiration today. So don't forget to check the description box below for the link to her channel as well as today's video. Until next time, my friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.